Hi guys, this is Ratchet and we are playing Criminal Case Supernatural Investigations, Case 11, a one wolf open sleigh. And Priya is admitting to murdering Root. Priya? We're so worried. Where were you? Didn't you hear me, Gwen? I killed her. I killed Root Woo. What? No, you didn't. A werewolf killed old Rootless. It was a... Gwen, that werewolf was me. I came back to tell you everything. Maybe it's not you. Maybe you weren't aware what was happening while you were a werewolf. We're worried sick, Priya. Thank goodness you're alright. I'm not alright. I killed a woman. Priya, you're in shock. Why don't you take a deep breath and tell us everything? Last night, I locked myself in my cage before nightfall, as I do every full moon. But the chain didn't hold and I managed to break free. The last thing I remember was running into the mountains after I transformed. And you know the rest. My worst nightmare came true. I've always known it, Katrina, ever since I got turned that I attacked someone one day. Priya, you can't know it was you who killed Root. Werewolves never remember what happens at full moon. And you hadn't seen Root since California. But I did. I knew Root was here. I saw her at the Christmas market yesterday. All the terrible memories of Root trying to kill me on Alcatraz came flooding back. I tried to put her out of my mind by drinking hot cocoa and knitting. I had to calm myself before getting into my cage. But then I woke up this morning on that slope and there was Root, covered in blood. I panicked and ran away, trying to deny the obvious. But I know I did it, Katrina. Priya, exhaustion is messing with your head. You need to rest. Ben will look after you. In the meantime, Katrina and I will find Root's real killer and we'll all have a great Christmas together. I promise. Okay. Well, that's just what I want to say. You don't remember if you killed her or not, so we're going to investigate and see who comes up. Poor Priya. What an ordeal spending the night in the cold Colorado mountains. But no matter what she says, I don't believe she has anything to do with Root Woo's murder. You're right, Priya gave us a useful tip. She spotted Root at the Christmas market yesterday, so we might find some clues there. Okay? Look, Katrina, Priya was right. Root was here at the Christmas market. This is her wallet. Let's search through it. And let's put the torn paper back together too. Okay. In the mountain endurance amazing, I will rip your guts out, Hunter. Oh. There's a shred of paper in the victim's wallet, Katrina. Looks like the corner of a book page. There's a page number. But there's also a handwritten thread. I'll rip your guts out, Hunter. Rip your guts out? That's how Ruth was killed, Katrina. This threat must have been given to her by the killer. Which means we better send this torn page to Felix. He could tell us more about the killer. Maybe just tell us where this piece of page was torn up from. Okay, let's restore this. Oh, more about knitting. You pieced together a flyer, Katrina, advertising knitting supplies. And look, it also mentions hot cocoa at the bottom. Hot cocoa and knitting, those both match the profile of Roots' killer. That's right. It's no smoking gun, but the flyer could be a lead. I'll grab your dusty key so you can read that faded text. Okay. Alright, what else does it say? Today, special free hot cocoa with each bowl of yarn. Come to Annette's stand. The text at the bottom of this flyer reads, "Today's special free hot cocoa with each bowl of yarn. Come to Annette's stand." Katrina, now that we have the stand owner's name, she might lead us to someone matching the killer's profile. Okay. Welcome, winter travelers. You look pretty cold. Would you like to try on this scarf? I knitted it myself. Thanks, but no, I already have one. It is lovely, but we're here to ask about your customers. Can you think of anyone who seems especially interested in knitting supplies and your hot cocoa? That could be everybody. Ha! I never heard that one before. Are you guys amateur detectives or something? Bringing down an illegal yarn and cocoa racket? We know it sounds strange. How about this woman? Do you recognize her? I do, as it happens. She stopped by a few days ago asking weird questions about my customers. Kind of like you guys are right now. Something about the full moon and my opening hours. I had no idea what she was talking about, and she was pretty rude, so I told her to leave. Well, thanks anyway, ma'am, and have a festive holiday. Why would she ask you about full moon? Did you find something about the page corner, Felix? Yo, Katarina, I just paid to check on Priya. Ben says he had to sedate her. Poor Priya. There's no evidence she did anything to hurt Ruth, but because she's a werewolf, she's convinced it was her. Yeah, waking up in a wilderness like a wild beast gotta mess with your head. But Priya's tough. She'll pull through. Now, about that piece of paper Katarina found. You figure the message is from the killer? That's a no-brainer. So the book must be your killer's too. But the rest, it took real mad skills, yo. Chasing a book from a handful of words and a single page number. Well, yeah. We stand in awe of your genius, sir. So, are you gonna tell us what the book is? I was waiting for the drum roll. The book is The Slopes and the Self. A masterpiece of self-help literature promising enlightenment and inner peace through skiing. Oh. Gotta say, it's pretty inspirational. Makes me want to get my snow wheels on and hit the slopes right now. No wonder your killer digs it. So Aki was reading The Slopes and the Self. We're on a roll now, Katrina. Let's head back to the town center and keep the momentum going. Okay. Fuck. Fuck, I forgot to collect stars. Would have ammunition belt around here. The leather ammunition belt has no business being being here in the town center, Katarina. Wait, you're right. Ruth used to wear a belt of silver bullets, but there was no sign of it when we found her. Let's take a sample of that waxy substance. It might give us some idea how Ruth's ammunition belt got here. And let's unlock that phone while we're at it, Katarina. We could get a new lead. Okay. What are you looking at? I'll collect the stars. Where the sticky stuff you found out of 80's ammunition belt is, let's get it off my fingers and under the microscope. Okay. I do apologize about this. Today I'm feeling so good that I needed to record this part immediately while I have a smile on my face and I didn't pay attention to how many stars do I have. And that's your phone. Huh, this is the victim's phone, Katarina. Ruth's picture is on the unlock screen. No sense looking over this phone's data ourselves. Let's get to Hope pronto. Okay. Okay, now let's analyze this. Snowboard wax. Oh. That substance we found on Ruth's ammunition belt is snowboard wax, Katarina. Hey, you're right. Did Ruth's boyfriend say he was into snowboarding? I don't snowboard, but I'm pretty sure you don't need bullets for it. So, what was Damien doing with his girlfriend's ammo? Maybe he knew what she's doing. Alright, Priya, time for another chat with that hottie lover boy. That's right. And you do look like you can be a werewolf. Oh, it's you guys, Ruth's friends. What can I do for you? Mr. Holder, we were in town earlier and found something that might be Ruth's. We were wondering if you knew how... that horrible ammo belt. I can't even look at it. It ruined our Christmas vacation. You see, I brought Ruth here for a romantic getaway. At first, it seemed like that was what she wanted, too. During the day, we'd take long walks in the snow or go ice skating. In the evenings, we'd drink mulled wine and I'd read the slopes and the self. But at night, things got a little weird. Would be up late, sending text messages before disappearing for hours at a time. And she had these bruises and cuts she wouldn't explain. So I snooped inside her luggage one morning and found a whole bunch of bullets and weapons. Did you confront Ruth about this? Yeah, but she refused to tell me what she was involved in. So I threw her ammo belt away in town and she stormed off. That was the last time I saw her. And now she's gone forever. She had her secrets, Katrina, but I still give anything to have her back. It's not going to be you. What's on Roots' phone? Hey, Katrina. I think I know why Priya ran away. I reckon she couldn't handle Gwen's Christmas Carol collection anymore. They're worse than the love songs she used to listen to. Very funny, Hopester. Personally, I think Priya could really use some Christmas spirit right now. You're right, Gwen. I know Priya's having a hard time. I shouldn't joke about it. And I doubt you'll find Roots' messages very amusing either. There's a bunch of texts between her and your parents. What? My parents? Yes, they had some sort of competition going on who could hunt down the most targets. Root was winning. Do my parents mention me by any chance? Never mind, I don't want to know. Anyway, was there anything relevant to the murder? Maybe. There was a heated exchange between Root and a certain Sam Ellis. Oh. Sam Ellis, the ski lift operator? He never told us he and Root were texting. What about? It's not clear, but the last message from Ellis reads, "Back off or you'll need more than a few stitches next time." Oh. Stitches? Remember that scar Ben mentioned on Root's forehead? He said it was recent. Could it have come from a fight with Sam Ellis? We should ask Mr. Ellis about this confrontation. If we pretend to be the ski resort HR people, he'll have to tell us why he assaulted a customer. Okay. What was that about, man? Let your worries fade from your awareness as you hurtle down near vertical slopes like a daredevil. Oh, it's you again. I told you, you can't ski here today. Mr. Ellis, we're actually from Aspen Ski Head Office. That woman who died here this morning, her phone was heading into Lost and Found. And it transpired that you threatened and assaulted Miss Wu in the course of your job. Oh great, just what I needed, a HR inquiry. Please let me explain. That rude Wu lady was totally unreasonable. She insisted on having access to the ski lift in the middle of the night. She somehow got hold of my phone number and harassed me day and night with the craziest demands. I told her she didn't own this resort or me. So you punched her in the face and threatened worse? I'm the first to admit I overreacted. I have anger issues. That's why I took up knitting. It helps me relax. I sincerely apologize for losing my temper and attacking a customer. I swear it won't happen again. See that it doesn't, Mr. Ellis, or you'll have more time to catch up on your reading. Okay. Katrina, this case is snowballing into a real Christmas mystery. First, Priya came back with a borderline nervous breakdown. She's convinced she killed Ruth Wu in her werewolfy rage. Then we discovered that Ruth Wu wasn't here to celebrate a romantic Christmas. Her boyfriend found her hunting gear and freaked out. And Sam Ellis, a ski lift operator, got into a fight with her because she demanded access to the ski lifts at all hours. Everything suggests that Ruth was here to hunt, but who was the prey that decided to fight back? Oh, somebody's screaming werewolf. We need to... Katrina, did someone scream werewolf? You better check it out. Okay. Who's screaming werewolf? Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!